Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Pada sesi ini saya akan memberi taklimat akademik kepada pelajar Diploma Eksekutif. Dalam taklimat ini saya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggeris dan juga bahasa Melayu. Tahniah kepada tuan-puan yang telah mendaftar untuk menjalani sebuah perjalanan akademik bersama kami di Universiti Melaya. Saya harap perjalanan tuan-puan dipermudahkan dan 2 tahun daripada sekarang kita akan berjumpa di Dewan Tengku Chancellor bagi upacara convocation. Kandungan taklimat pada kali ini adalah berkenaan dengan apa yang pelajar perlu jangkakan apabila belajar di Menara Gading, apa yang pelajar perlu lakukan sebagai seorang individu, tata cara di kelas dan juga hal-hal berkenaan dengan tugasan dan peperiksaan. Apa yang tuan-puan boleh jangkakan akan terjadi apabila belajar di peringkat yang lebih tinggi adalah di dalam kelas ataupun di dalam kelas secara maya akan ada kuliah. Kuliah ada 2 bentuk, iaitu satu adalah perjumpaan secara maya iaitu face to face. Itu semua dalam online, online platform, akan diberitahu oleh pensyarah, ataupun pensyarah juga boleh memberi kuliah melalui video rakaman mereka sendiri ataupun perkongsian video dari mana-mana sumber. Selain daripada video, pensyarah juga boleh menggunakan apa-apa aktiviti lain bagi memberi pemahaman kepada pelajar. Selain daripada kuliah, pensyarah juga akan membuat sesi tutorial ataupun sesi perbincangan. Kita tak panggil tutorial lah untuk Diploma Eksekutif, kita panggil perbincangan. Dan sesi perbincangan juga akan diadakan di dalam talian dalam bentuk aktiviti. So jadi semua kuliah dan sesi perbincangan adalah penting untuk setiap pelajar melaluinya, dan untuk dan seterusnya lah, kita akan bercerita tentang di mana pelajar perlu berdikari dalam membuat kerja masing-masing. Walaupun di dalam beberapa kursus ataupun kebanyakan kursus pelajar memang diminta untuk bekerja secara kumpulan, untuk menyiapkan assignment ataupun menyiapkan tugasan, tetapi ada juga di mana pelajar perlu berdikari dan membuat kerja sendiri, dan kita juga mempunyai platform e-pembelajaran yang dipanggil Self, the e-learning platform. Dan e-learning platform ini amatlah penting untuk setiap pelajar. Kita akan bercerita tentang e-learning platform Self ini sebentar lagi. Tuan-puan diingatkan bahawa pensyarah-pensyarah yang akan mengajar program Diploma Eksekutif ini kebanyakan adalah pengajar-pengajar yang sudah lama mengajar di UMC-SET. Yang pentingnya tidak ada satu pensyarah pun mempunyai satu metod ataupun satu cara yang sama, Jadi mereka akan mempunyai cara-cara yang berbeza untuk menjalankan kelas. Dan untuk memanggil mereka, mungkin pada sesi yang pertama jika mereka mempunyai sesi secara maya, pelajar bolehlah bertanya bagaimana untuk address them, address the lecturer, sama ada mereka itu dipanggil profesor, doktor, madam, Mr, Miss dan sebagainya, Dan selain daripada pensyarah, tuan-tuan puan-puan juga akan berhubung secara kerap juga saya rasa dengan staff administration, staff pengurusan yang lain. Jadi mereka juga perlu diaddress secara untuk mengikut apa yang nama mereka lah, sebab mereka ada Encik, Puan ataupun Cik, Seperti yang telah saya katakan tadi, setiap pelajar perlu berdikari, Jadi apabila pelajar belajar secara berdikari, pelajar perlu menjadi seorang yang sangat committed, perlu berdedikasi, Dan apabila berada di samping kawan-kawan dan juga di dalam kelas, adalah penting bagi setiap pelajar untuk berfikiran terbuka. Kita faham pelajar-pelajar adalah daripada latar belakang yang berbeza, mungkin juga daripada latar belakang akademik yang berbeza juga. Jadi sangat-sangat penting untuk setiap pelajar berfikiran terbuka, tidak menerima pandangan lain tidak bermaksud kita condemn ataupun kita berkata secara terbuka yang kita tidak setuju, tapi kita memberi pandangan kita sendiri. Saya rasa itu lebih penting, ya. Dan di dalam situasi pembelajaran dan pengajaran, sangat penting untuk kita memahami apa pandangan-pandangan daripada orang luar ataupun orang lain, ya, selain daripada diri kita sendiri. I would like to touch a little bit on time management, since discipline is very important. So I will touch a little bit on time management for the diploma students. So what is important for diploma students is to have your priorities right. We know that you are now at home or in some places, but what is important, you are not in class. Okay, so when you are not in class, your priorities has to be correct. You will have to know why you are taking this particular diploma, why are you in this program. So therefore your priority must be for the program. If you have to work 5 days a week, work for the classes 5 days a week, there is no shortcut. Yeah, you need to actually prioritize your study. So there are a number of things that will be posted by the lecturers. For example, they will post notes, assessment, assignment. So you need to actually go through each and every one of them. Yeah, it's important, but for you to actually draw up your own timetable at home. All right. So you can have your own. You can of course schedule for breaks and relaxation. But what is important is that you need to make changes from from before coming into the program to now that you are now a diploma student. So those changes in your schedule, in your life schedule, is very, very important. Yeah, you also need to have, whether it's digital or non-digital filing, you have to ensure that you file all your notes accordingly to its own folder. Yeah, so that is important, so that it's easier for you when you have assessment, when you have got exams, online exam, online test. It's easy for you to know what are things that you should be reading, etc., etc. Yeah, and then most importantly is to understand your goal. We talk about the system where you can put in your pointer. All right. So you could also set your goal by using that particular system, yeah, and by having a proper goal, you probably will be able to organize your life better in terms of what to study first, what to study second, etc., etc. How long does it take for? How long now you're going to sleep? You have to wake up early for your classes, etc., etc. Yeah. So therefore, and it's important also for you to actually think about rewarding yourself. All right. This is nothing that comes from UMC set, but giving a reward to yourself. For example, if you feel that if you are able to probably achieve very good results for this particular semester, you may want to reward yourself. I do not know what you want to buy for yourself, but you can always think about rewards at the end of it. So this is about time management and also rewarding yourself. The next one, which I will want to highlight, would be the UMC set mail for all students. This is important. UMC set mail is very important because this is where you'll be getting information about your course, about the program, information from the administration, administrative staff, etc., etc. So it is very important that students actually check their UMC set mail on continuous basis at this point of time, especially when we are doing online courses, online programs. Many information of whatever that the lecturers are doing online will be posted to your UMC set mail. So the first thing that you need to do is to go to Gmail, and then you have to sign in using your student number at umcset.edu.my. So student number is actually depending on the course. For example, if you are an accounting student, so your student number will have to start with UDE20 at umcset.edu.my. Then for the password, you only need to key in your IC number. Okay. Some students may choose to actually change their password, but if you feel that there is no need for you to change the password, there is no reason for you to change your password, leave it as your IC number, because we want to ensure that you remember your password at all time, and because you really need this student UMC set mail, yeah. And so my suggestion or my advice is that if you feel that there is no pressing need for you to change your password, just leave it at your IC number. For every students of diploma, the student portal is a very important platform for you. So you will have to go to student.umcset.edu.my to actually access to this portal. So there are a number of things that is available in this portal. I think Encik Nasran would have actually mentioned it to you, but I'll go through with you a little bit more on this soon. Once you go into this website, you have to click Academic, and from there you'll be able to see many tabs. For example, borang-borang permohonan, buku kaedah dan peraturan, buku panduan program pengajian, garis panduan penyediaan tugasan, jadual kelas, pendaftaran kursus diploma and also kumpulan tutorial diploma. So these are very important for diploma students, especially the ones that states diploma at the end of the tab, yeah, the name of the tab. Then you may click pautan. Once you click pautan, you'll be able to see a number of different tabs. For example, online registration all the way to pelekat kenderaan. But what is important over here, I would like to highlight, would be the sistem pengiraan pointer and also UM-Self. So these are the two main ones that I will want to highlight to you. Right. This is sistem pengiraan pointer. This pointer calculation system is actually very important for all students, because once you are a registered student, you should be able to go into this site and key in your student number and your password, the same password, right? Your IC number basically, and you should be able to key in the subjects or the courses that you are taking this particular semester, and you can make assumption what would be your aim or what would be your grade that you'll be getting, and then you'll be able to see what would be your CGPA or GPA for this particular semester. And if you do it continuously until you finish, you'll be able to see what would be your final CGPA for you to actually graduate. Yeah. So this system is very important. Please let the administrative staff knows if you are unable to go into this particular system. In terms of this e-learning platform, as I said again, is very important for our online learning, especially for this particular semester, when the ministry has actually instructed all universities to actually do their teaching and learning through online platform. Yeah. So therefore, please ensure that you can actually access this UM-Self. Okay. How do you actually access UM-Self? UM-Self, you need to access. You go into the website. You just click the link that was given in your UMC student portal. You click in your username. You put in your IC number, and again, I would suggest that for you not to change your password unless it is really needed. All right. So this is how you do it for UM-Self. And in the next slide, all right, you can actually see how to navigate into UM-Self, how to start the UM-Self, and also to navigate inside UM-Self.
So this is the guide on how to use UM-Self e-learning platform. So first of all, you need to put the link address for UM-Self, which is umself.umcced.edu.my. And then you click on the login. So for the first time user, you need to put your metric number as the username. And for first time login, you need to put your IC number as your password. And then click on login. And after you have logged into the UM-Self, the list of subjects that you register for this semester will appear in the course overview. So for this example, these are the course that you take for the first semester. You click on the course. And this is the main page that you will see when you logged in. And on the left side is the navigation menu. And this is where you're going to access all the activities in the course. And for each course, the course information will be provided. So there are two forms that students have to read and go through before they start with the class. So the first one is the course information. So this form will actually show you the syllabus and the reference books and all the necessary information, especially in terms of continuous assessment. And the next one is the course proforma. So the proforma form will show you the most important one is the course learning outcomes. So this will be reflected in all your assessments for the assignments as well as the final examination. Other than course information, these are the course notes. So these are the slides or courses provided by the lecturer. So it depends on the number of chapters for each subjects. And for the e-learning, every week the lecturers will give you activities to do in order for you to get your attendance. And the activities includes assignments, chat, choice for grouping, forum for discussion, and also quiz for test or exam. And for the first activity that I will show you as an example is the chat. So as you can see here, these are the instructions from the lecturers, and you are needed to chat with your group members regarding your group assignment. And these are the link for the chat, and then you click here to enter the chat now. Click on this link and then it will appear the chat box here, so you are free to discuss anything with your group members about the group assignment. The next example of activities in the UM-Self, there's also assignment submission. Now, there are two types of assignment submission in the UM-Self. So the first one, for the submission, you need to type in your answer in the link provided. And in this example, you can see the instructions. You read the instructions given by the lecturer first, then only you can add the submission. Based on the question given, you need to type in your answer in the online text box given. And after you have write your answer, you click on the save changes. Okay, and then you see that the submission status here stated that the draft is not submitted yet. If you don't need to edit your assignment, you click on the submit assignment, and then you click on the box here and click on the continue. Then only your submission status will change to submitted. And the next activity is for the assignment submission that you need to upload a file. Now this is an example. You need to submit a mind map, and you need to click on the button here at submission. Okay, and then you need to upload the file. So let's say this will be your file with your metric number. And then drag and drop the files here, and then you click on the save changes. And you can see that the submission status will be submitted for grading. And then only you can move to the next activity. Another example of activity in UM-Self, you can also view the video lecture from the lecturer by simply clicking on the link here. And the next activity is for the quiz. Now you can see that after you have viewed the video lecture, the lecturer will ask you to read the chapter notes, and after that you needed to answer the quiz. So you click on the link, okay, and then you click on the attempt quiz. Now can be many types of format of the quiz. There will be the multiple choice questions, true or false, as well as ACs. For this example, I will show you the example of AC question. Right, so this is the questions that you need to answer. And let's say you have answered the first question, you go to the next page. So in the quiz navigation here, you can see that there are a total of 7 questions that you need to answer. And after that, then only you can click on the finish attempt. And the next example is for the choice for grouping. Some of the lecturers might ask you to form a group and you need to register your group in the UM itself. So I give you an example. This is an example for grouping for the group assignment and presentation. You simply click on the link here. Okay, and then you need to decide on your group members and your group name and group number. And after you have decided, then you choose the group. Okay, and then you can click on the save my choice. Another examples of activities in the UM self is the forum for discussion. In this example, so that the forum provided by the lecturer for you to ask any questions regarding the group assignment or project. So you can simply click on the link, okay, and then you click on add new topic, and then click on the subject, write the subject here, and then write your questions here in the message box. And after that, you can click on post to forum. So that is all for the examples of activities in the UM self. And you have to remember that each of the lecturers might have different preferences in terms of the activities in the UM self. So you really need to read the instructions, or you need to communicate and talk to your lecturer if you have any questions regarding the UM self activities. Okay, so that's
to be doing their learning through our UM Self, which is our online e-learning platform. There are a number of things that students must remember. So we'll go through the online classroom behavior. Bagi keperluan kelas secara maya ataupun the online classroom, ingin saya ingatkan kepada semua pelajar tentang keperluan untuk menghadiri dan membuat semua aktiviti yang telah diberikan oleh pensyarah di platform UM Self ataupun mana-mana platform yang telah diberitahu oleh pensyarah. Aktiviti-aktiviti ini perlu dibuat dan dihantar semula kepada pensyarah, dan pensyarah akan menggunakan submission kepada aktiviti-aktiviti ini sebagai kedatangan pelajar ke kelas. So pada saya sangat-sangat penting untuk pelajar membuat semua aktiviti-aktiviti yang telah dipost oleh pensyarah di dalam UM Self ataupun mana-mana platform yang telah yang mereka beritahu. Yeah. The next one that I will go through with you would be forms used in UM for academic courses. We've got B5, which is borang 5, and also borang 6, B6. B5 is the proforma and B6 is the current course information. We'll look at it soon. Buat masa ini di Universiti Melaya, kita masih lagi menggunakan alternative assessment ataupun penilaian alternatif sebagai gantian kepada peperiksaan akhir. Jadi untuk penilaian alternatif ini ataupun alternative assessment ini terdapat beberapa cara lah yang di mana pensyarah boleh memberi soalan-soalan ataupun memberi penilaian. Antaranya boleh juga isi tempat kosong, MCQ, ada juga akan memberi esei pendek ataupun structured essay atau short essay, essay yang panjang, ya, ataupun kajian kes. Banyak kali kajian kes telah digunakan kerana ini akan memandangkan alternative assessment berbentuk open book ya, ataupun berbentuk terbuka. Jadi ramai juga pensyarah menggunakan kajian kes bagi penilaian alternatif. Rujukan dalam penulisan adalah penting bagi untuk menyiapkan laporan yang ataupun esei-esei panjang yang diberikan kepada pelajar ya. So referencing in writing is very important because we need to actually avoid plagiarism, hal-hal berkenaan dengan plagiat ya. So di Universiti Malaya kita menggunakan APA format. Jadi di dalam PowerPoint slide ini di bahagian bawah itu ada URL address untuk APA format yang telah dikeluarkan oleh Universiti Malaya. So pelajar-pelajar diminta untuk memuat turun ya daripada internet, memuat turun dan menggunakannya apabila membuat penulisan laporan ataupun esei panjang jika apalagi jika ianya diperlukan oleh pensyarah. So this is the end of my presentation or my briefing. So I would like to say congratulations to all students of diploma. Welcome to University of Malaya Center for Continuing Education, or known as UMCSED. Welcome to University of Malaya. I hope you'll enjoy your time with us. Thank you.